Hey there, anime fanatics and laughter enthusiasts. It's your boy, Naryuz-san, back with another awesome anime list that's guaranteed to put a massive smile on your face. Today, we're re-diving headfirst into something we all absolutely love and need a whole lot more of: pure, unadulterated laughter. Get ready, because I'm bringing you my personal top 5 funniest anime to watch right now. Before we jump into the side-splitting fun, make sure you've got your favorite snacks ready, maybe some Pocky, a bag of chips, or whatever fuels your anime marathons. Sit back, relax, and let's get this comedy train rolling. You definitely don't want to miss a single moment of these hilarious recommendations. Kicking things off at number 5, we have the absolutely brilliant The Disastrous Life of Saiki. Imagine having every psychic power known to man, from telepathy to teleportation, but all you want is a completely normal, average, uneventful life. That's our pink-haired hero, Saiki. He just wants to blend in, but his bizarre friends and his own overwhelming powers constantly drag him into the most ridiculous situations. What makes this show pure gold? It's the rapid-fire comedy and endless parodies of everyday anime. Saiki's deadpan reactions to the utter chaos around him are just priceless. He's constantly narrating his thoughts, and his internal monologue is a comedic masterpiece. It's like watching a superpowered sardonic genius trying to survive high school without using his powers, which, of course, never works. Now, for a tiny negative, if you can even call it that. Some jokes might repeat a little bit if you binge the entire series in one sitting, but honestly, that's a minor quibble. Even with a few recurring gags, The Disastrous Life of Saiki remains one of the funniest school comedies ever created. It's light, it's fast-paced, and it'll have you snorting with laughter from beginning to end. If you haven't seen it, you are seriously missing out on a treasure trove of comedic genius. Alright, moving on to number 4. Get ready for an adventure that's less epic quest and more epic fail. Konosuba, God's blessing on this wonderful world. What happens when an RPG parody turns into the most chaotic, dysfunctional mess of lovable idiots you've ever seen? You get Konosuba! Our main character Kazuma dies a pathetic death and is reborn into a fantasy world with a useless goddess, Aqua, an explosion-obsessed mage, Megumin, and a masochistic crusader. Darkness is pure, beautiful anarchy. The positives here are off the charts. The character chemistry is simply amazing. These 4 terrible adventurers constantly bicker, fail, and somehow still manage to win. Aqua's unbelievably dumb moments, Megumin's explosive one-liners, and darkness is everything, contribute to a pure, chaotic energy that's infectious. Every episode is a fresh dose of absurdity, and you never know what kind of ridiculous predicament they'll stumble into next. The voice acting is also top-notch, enhancing every single joke. Now, for the negatives, and these are really minor. Trust me, the humor can occasionally get a little repetitive, especially with certain character quirks. And yes, the animation quality sometimes dips, but honestly, that's part of the charm. It often adds to the comedic effect, making those ridiculous faces and exaggerated reactions even funnier. Konosuba is the perfect pick-me-up when you need a good, hearty laugh, and a reminder that even the most incompetent heroes can still be hilariously entertaining. It's a riot from start to finish. Alright, holding strong at number 3, we have a legendary titan of anime comedy. Again, this show is an absolute masterpiece when it comes to seamlessly mixing incredibly serious, heartfelt arcs with the most outrageously hilarious parodies you can imagine. Set in an alternate Edo period where aliens called Amanto have taken over, Gintoki and his Yorizuya crew take on odd jobs, usually resulting in utter pandemonium. The positives of Gintama are practically endless. It boasts razor-sharp satire that pokes fun at everything, from shonen tropes to Japanese pop culture, and even itself. The characters are incredibly deep and complex, making you genuinely care about them even when they're doing the most foolish things. Plus, there are tons of anime references that will have you screaming, "I understood that reference," every other minute. It can make you laugh until you cry and then genuinely move you to tears in the very next arc. It's a roller coaster of emotions, mostly joyful. Now, for the negative, and it's a big one for some: the sheer length. Gintama is massive, with hundreds of episodes and several movies. It's a huge commitment, but let me tell you, it is absolutely 100% worth it if you're an anime veteran or just someone looking for a long-term comedic investment. Don't be intimidated by the episode count. Just dive in. and ULL, find yourself rewarded with one of the most brilliant and consistently funny anime experiences out there. It's a show that truly has it all. Stepping up to number 2, we have a show that takes the mundane and twists it into pure, unadulterated comedic genius. Nichijou, My Ordinary Life. This anime proves that everyday school life can be cranked up to 1000% absurdity, creating a unique brand of surreal humor. From a high school girl who brings a robot to school to a deer wrestling a principal, Nichijou finds humor in the most unexpected places. The positives here are undeniable. Nichijou features incredible animation that elevates every single gag. The comedic timing is absolutely perfect, with brilliant visual gags, exaggerated expressions, and sudden, explosive moments that will catch you completely off guard and leave you roaring with laughter. It's a masterclass in visual comedy, making even the simplest actions incredibly funny. Every character, no matter how small their role, contributes to the overall Now, for a potential negative, some viewers might find it a little too random, too abstract, or perhaps even too silly. But honestly, that's exactly what makes it so incredibly fun and unique! Its unpredictable nature is its greatest strength. If you love quirky humor, unexpected twists, and animation that pops off the screen, then Nichijou is an absolute must. It's a delightful, chaotic, and endlessly entertaining experience that you won't soon forget. And now, for my number 1 pick, the reigning champion of comedic anime, a show that redefined what an overpowered protagonist can be. One Punch Man! Our hero, Saitama, is so strong that he can defeat any enemy with a single punch. While that sounds like a recipe for a boring story, it's actually the foundation for incredibly clever, surprisingly hilarious, and deeply satisfying comedy. The positives for One Punch Man are colossal. It's a brilliant parody of shonen tropes, constantly subverting expectations with its overpowered protagonist and the struggles he faces, like missing a sale at the supermarket. The action sequences are insane, beautifully animated, and utterly spectacular, often contrasting perfectly with Saitama's bored or nonchalant expression. He's literally too strong for his own good, and his existential boredom is surprisingly relatable and incredibly funny. Now, for a slight negative, while Season 1 is often hailed as a masterpiece in both animation and humor, some fans felt that Season 2 experienced a slight dip in animation quality. However, even with that minor critique, Season 1 is pure perfection and sets a ridiculously high bar for any anime, especially in the comedy genre. And honestly, the core humor and incredible character writing still shine brightly throughout the entire series. One Punch Man is a fantastic blend of action, parody, and genuine laughs that you absolutely need in your life. And that, my amazing anime friends, wraps up my top 5 funniest anime to watch, all brought to you by yours truly, Naryuz-san. I hope this list gave you some fantastic new shows to binge and, more importantly, a good dose of happiness and laughter. Which anime made you laugh the hardest? Do you agree with my picks, or did I miss one of your personal favorites? Let me know in the comments below. I always love hearing from you. If you enjoyed this list and want more awesome anime content, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next Otaku Spotlight. Your support means the world to me. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. See you next time. Stay awesome, keep laughing, and never stop exploring the incredible world of anime.